Are you searching for a deeper understanding of your faith?
Inspiring Philosophy is your go-to resource for exploring the rich tapestry of Christian thought.
From biblical archaeology to philosophy of mind, we dive into the topics that matter.
Our content bridges faith and understanding, offering insights into God's existence and the reliability of the New Testament.
Join a community where faith meets reason and discover the answers you've been seeking.
Inspiring Philosophy, where faith meets understanding.
I'm sorry, Master, but I must go all out. Just this once. I don't like you, Muhammad. Dawa boys, you've left me no choice. Bible's been corrupted, that's your go to line. But you claim the same book, prophesize your sign, twisting every scripture, faking all the quotes, hiding all the facts, trying to keep your boat afloat. Without lies, Islam dies. Perfect preservation, yeah, that myth got wrecked. Worldly Quran don't even match the text. Used to flex science, now you backing away, cause camel embryo facts don't hit the same today. Got the Islamic dilemma, you can't solve that. Every answer you give makes the problem snap back. Say the Bible's corrupt, but your own book cries. Bibles are Allah's words, they can't be revised. If Allah's words can't change, then your claims are fraud. You just argued yourself against the word of your God. Injil's secret book, that's your mystery prize. But the Quran said Christians should judge by it. Lies, then your crew pulled muted like it's just a game. Ruined a life and trashed a man's name. All that dawah talk, but when truth appears, you vanish from the chat like it hurt your ears. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawah cries when the facts arrive. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawah cries when the facts arrive. We follow Jesus better, sure in your dream. While cutting out his claims like you're cropping the meat. Crown off his head, toss his cross in the bin. The smile for the camera like you're still his kin. Jesus was a Muslim, cute little twist. Redefine the word so the facts don't exist. If labels could change what the records prove. If Pharaoh was a Yahweh fan, then Judas stayed true. Muhammad in the Song of Solomon, boy, you made your prophet a fruit. Snuggled up with Solomon and came the man of Ozu. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawah cries when the facts arrive. You preach perfect text, but the proof ain't there. Half wash, even your readers don't care. Call the Bible corrupt, but still quote it loud. Trying to find Muhammad just to please your crowd. Song of Solomon, yeah, that's a flesh effect. You just wrote your prophet in the Solomon's bed. Then the man of Al-Zu came riding through all night long, and you say that's true. Jesus was a Muslim, the word plays dead. By that logic, Pharaoh bowed his head. You twist, you spin, but you can't disguise that every dawah claim is built on lies. Without lies, without lies, without lies, without
Chef Logic is here, ladies and gentlemen, after a amazing weekend of why are you not sweating? You trying to catch your breath? You've been chasing Sheikh Ibn Fitbit.
Dawah hunter. We had the crocodile hunter years ago. Now we got the Dawah hunter.
Yeah. I'll tell you how, man, because I'm in shape. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, so I'm in shape for this type of chase. You know what I'm saying? So wasn't nothing new.
Avery, you need to get a custom car, van, or something like that has Dawah hunters written down the side. And
whenever I go out,
yep,
yeah, the Dawah hunter mobile.
This chicken is fast. This is the fastest chicken I've ever seen. You just say the word debate. He's out of the city. He's running like crazy. And all you see left behind is a trail of ketchup packets. I don't
Oh, hey, I got his little theme song. I got his Sheikh Ibn Chicken's little theme song. Goes like this. When it looks like you're in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, he will hurry up and rescue you. Just call Ibn Chicken.
It's perfect.
No, that was a cartoon when I was. That was actually before my time, but I saw it on reruns. Called Super Chicken.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Shaykh Uthman decided, I don't know why, during this epic nonsense shenanigans stream of him challenging us to debates, us accepting the debates, then him running and saying, yeah. Then he goes to Vegas, where Avery is located in the vicinity.
Stupid.
Like what did you think was gonna happen? Like,
what did you think, man? You thought that I was just gonna twiddle my toes? You thought I wasn't gonna find out what you're doing out here? You come to my city and as if you just gonna just freely give dawah and teach your little sermons with no pressure being applied? Absolutely not.
It was funny when I saw that, when I saw his little notification pop up, and Shaykh Uthman's going to be in Vegas, and you can all come out. And I was like, does he have some brilliant plan here, or something like what? Like what could he possibly? GodLogic's been hunting him down, and all of a sudden you're like going to his home. Like what? You just making it easy all of a sudden? I was like, he's got to have some plan, man. There's got to be some plan there. No,
no plan at all.
We said it like Saturday night when we were live with AP. We're like, well, maybe the plan is going to be he's going to have himself surrounded by his Dawa bros, and they're just going to shout Avery down. But then it was even worse because you showed up to the masjid ready to debate. They wouldn't let you in 2 nights in a row. The first night, the guy even told you he's not here. He lied to you straight up. He's like, hey, he's not here. Yes, he is. He's definitely in there. He
said he's here, but he's not here. His words exactly. He's here, but he's not here. So that this is the type of energy we were getting. I mean, now look, the second time was worse because he made a video personally, directly inviting me to the mosque at 7 p.m. Saturday night to debate, to come into the mosque and debate. That's what he said.
Let's just play the video because I got it downloaded. Let's just play that video because you're absolutely right. This was posted Saturday morning?
Yes, or I wouldn't even say the morning, but Saturday. It was posted Saturday.
This is Saturday morning after you spent Friday trying to hunt him, showed up at the mosque he was at. They wouldn't let you in. And then you pointed out that you're being a coward, man. You called us out directly, wanted us to come debate. Here I am, and you are hiding in this mosque, and you're sending your thugs out to prevent you from getting in. Then Sheikh has the audacity to post this video the next morning. I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
Man.
Vegas, and GodLogic keeps showing up to places acting as if he wants to debate, but you know how he's lying is the fact that I prayed Jummah in Masjid Noor. Right after the Salah was finished, 4 Christian apologists, preachers came up, pulled up on us. We debated them for an hour. No GodLogic in sight. 2.5 hours afterwards, when we're already out trying to have tea and hang out, he shows up, acts like he wants to debate. At night, I mean,
that's a lie. That's a flat out lie. I don't know how to say this other than it's not like he's misunderstanding something. It seems like he's just lying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's totally lying. 100%. Yeah. His strategy is keep ducking GodLogic, call him out. Then when GodLogic shows up, duck him, then come out afterwards 2 hours later and say, yes, where he's running. Oh, well, here I am. I'm ready until Avery gets sick of it and then doesn't stop chasing him. And then he'll look, what? I've invited him all these months to debate me and he just never shows up. And guys, IP, you've done tons of debates. I've done tons of debates. GodLogic, you've done tons of debates. You're still young, but you've done tons of debates already. If someone actually wants to debate, is it this hard? Do you have to run place to place?
No. You don't got to drive hundreds of miles to chase someone down in between going to Vegas to Cali to back to Vegas. No, you don't got to do all this, man.
Hey, look, if you get you need a Dawa hunter's mobile, and it needs all this super sophisticated tech equipment, and you need guys in there who are constantly like tracking Shaykh Uthman and stuff like this, so you can, you guys can drive around. Okay, we got a location for him. Let's go, and never catch him.
I just it's not like other Muslims. Like we're not like I'm debating Hassan Shibli this weekend. David, you're debating Jake the Muslim metaphysician. Tuesday next week, I'm debating the Orthodox Muslim on if Muhammad's in the Bible.
And we're debating at the conference. I invited Shaykh Uthman to when he said he wanted to debate. I said, we'll come to DebateCon. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
For me, man, it was, forget all this live streaming, so calling out, you're not going to show up. Forget all that. I know where you're at, man. I know where your Dawah booth is. You said you would be in town on the 17th. Okay, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in town myself. Let him know. That was over a week in advance. So, and it got to him. He knew not to show up at his own Dawah booth. So he's in San Diego, y'all, and doesn't show up. Very smart. Mm-hmm. Left the Dawah kittens to get utterly destroyed in his absence. This is funny. A Muslim said it, that he always disappears and lets someone else takes the fall once this stuff starts, heating up and stuff. So that's what we've been seeing.
Well, Malik accidentally leaked something that I think some people missed. Do you know this, GodLogic?
I don't.
He says he doesn't live in California anymore.
Oh, well.
You want to hear that?
Let's
all right, let me. All right, yeah. Watch this.
Well,
guys.
he. Who was it? Who was it who said he has multiple homes? I think it was the guy with his Dawah booth. Yeah, but also his when his wife filed one of his wives filed a restraining order against him for choking her, smashing a bowl over her head, pointing a gun to her head, and threatening her, and things like that. She said she doesn't want him in that home. He can go to one of his other homes.
Yep. Here's where Malik leaked it.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, you guys got to record. Like I want to see. If Matt moved, I'm not gonna say where, but he's not in California anymore. So
yeah, Uthman's not even in California anymore, as far as we can tell.
I don't know how true that is. I think he's still in Cali, but maybe has another home elsewhere as well. So
yeah,
it's
kind of weird.
He's probably got wives all over the place. 9, something like that, houses for each of them, because
But yeah, apparently not in Cali anymore. But anyway, here, let's get back to his challenge to you.
I got a lecture going on inside the masjid. We're having food. We're hanging out. This guy's standing outside talking about he wants to debate. When we come outside, he's already gone.
What?
You're in Las Vegas. Go worry about your Christian brethren ruining their lives in casinos and alcoholism. You're not worried about them. You're not worried about preaching to people. You're just an Islamophobe. I'll tell you what. We gave you opportunities repeatedly to debate. On live, you ghosted, you didn't show up. I'm going to give you another opportunity tonight to show the coward that you are, the talk that you talk, but you don't walk that you walk. Tonight, Saturday night, here in Vegas, same masjid that you pulled up at when there was nobody there, Masjid Noor, pull up. Tonight at Isha, 7 o'clock, I'm going to give a talk. You're welcome to come in. You want to debate? Come. Let's see it. Tonight.
So that's... Before you start, IP, was it clear what the challenge was?
It was very clear. It's very clear.
Not a Q&A session, right?
No.
Debate. I heard the word debate. I didn't hear anything about you can ask me a question.
Okay.
Debate.
I just want to make sure
debate.
we do. Okay.
Yeah. So again, the prior night though, when you pulled up, that's not what happened. It's not like you just left. You were told to leave. You couldn't come on the property. Like I couldn't believe it when I saw that. Like let's just prior night. Here's what's going on. Here's this guy.
I want to talk to Shaykh Uthman, brother. We just want to talk to Shaykh Uthman.
He doesn't want to talk.
Yes, he does, because he called us out.
Cool, bro. No.
Oh yeah, he is here. He is here.
He's here.
Exactly.
I'm not here. Cool, go back.
Say that again.
Listen, bro. Go back.
I'm gonna wait outside for
when
him.
he comes. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait outside for him.
Cool.
So I'm off your property. Yeah, we're not on the property. We good. Yeah, we'll wait for him. Yeah. You see how the Muslims are? You see the clowns?
But look at this. You waited out here for him. The moment you leave, what does Uthman do? Oh no, I'm ready to go. It's like he's inside going, is he gone yet? No, he's not. Okay. Is he gone yet? Yeah, he's gone now. All right, let's go out and look for him now. Hey, why isn't Avery here? I don't see it. It's the same thing that when like Muhammad Ajab was like challenging what was it, Sam Shamoon. He waited on a day that like Sam Shamoon actually had to fly somewhere. Then he's like, let me challenge him this day, this one day. Same kind of nonsense, man.
Yeah. So notice, like you said, we were basically kicked off the property. Now we didn't film the in the beginning, but they were putting cars in front of the entry of the mosque so that to make sure that we didn't come in and come into the mosque and stuff like that. So they put 2 cars. They put a big old SUV and then another white car in front of the entry to stop people from coming in. They would check, you're okay, come on in. And so yeah, it was
give them time. Give them time, Avery. They're gonna have every mosque that Shaykh Uthman speaks at. They're gonna dig a moat. They're gonna dig a moat. They're gonna fill it up with water and alligators, and that's what they're gonna do. They gotta protect their boy.
Oh man, that was a fun night, man.
So ridiculous.
We were out there for like 3 hours. Okay, we were out there for like 3 hours waiting. So
I kept checking the live, and you're still sitting in your car, and I'm like, man, I wonder what's gonna happen. Is Avery even gonna get out of the car? Because they're eventually gonna just tow your car away, is what I thought.
Right. So we was waiting. We waited till we saw that the event was over. That's when we walked up, and yeah, that's what happened. Awesome stuff.
Yo, man, you got to get life to record you doing the Warriors come out to play with bottles clinking on your fingers and going, Shaykh Uthman, come out to play. Right out in front of the mosque in the cut.
Oh man, we should have did that.
So then, obviously, when he challenged you Saturday to come debate after he was speaking, you rolled up, and he just came out, and you started the debate, and then I'm just guessing you ran. You just took off because his dawah was too powerful.
Yes, he knew exactly what I was gonna do. I tried to use the Islamic dilemma, and somehow he had an answer to it.
No.
Yeah, he had an answer to the Islamic dilemma. I was embarrassed.
He went Surah 2 verse 79. Ha ha!
We had never heard of that before.
I couldn't refute it, so I had to make up an excuse and corrupt my live stream.
That sounds about right. Well, here's what actually happened, ladies and gentlemen, when Avery pulled up.
How you doing?
I'm sorry.
Shake.
What's that?
Hey, yo, you know what I love when what was awesome was on the previous night when you had the guy trying to thug out on you, but you're talking to those other guys and you go, I'm GodLogic, by the way, and they go, we know.
Yeah. It's funny because right after that it was like, it's nice to meet you. We see your stuff. So, it was cool. They were cool. They were cool dudes, man. They were cool dudes.
Yeah. And you have to wonder because you got the thug guy and stuff like that, and you wonder what his thinking ability level is. But the guys who can actually sit down and have a discussion with you and stuff, in spite of the shenanigans, you have to wonder like what's going on in their heads, right?
Yeah.
Like because they're not stupid. They see this. They see you showing up at the mosque where their guy is, and he's inside. And then they, of course, see the next day, oh, yes, where's GodLogic? He's running. They see this. Why don't you show up tonight? And then they see you show up at night, just as challenged, and they see him dodging again. And then they see him the next day. Where is he? Where is he? I'm trying to debate. He won't even show up. They're seeing all this, right? Yeah. And so he's losing people. He's losing.
Guys, none of this would have happened if Shaykh Uthman just did his thing and didn't actually publicly challenge all of us to debate him. Like he posted this a month ago. He's like, I challenge all you Islamophobes to debate. And we all said, yep, let's do it. Like Avery, you and I even agreed. We will fly to San Diego to debate him in person on the 17th. What happened when we issued that challenge? We got radio silence for a week. A week after, like on the 18th, Shaykh Uthman was like, well, I wasn't even in San Diego on the 17th. What were you guys doing? Why didn't you tell us a week ago? Like, this is insane. Like, who is taking this guy seriously? Like, he waits till after the 17th.
Really, really stupid people. And guys, that's, It sounds like we're joking when we're talking about, the consequences of generations of first cousin marriage, but it's totally serious. It's totally serious, right? You get some people after generation after generation after generation of first cousin marriage, and they have IQs of like 65 and so on. And a skilled manipulator can just manipulate all these people into thinking that he's some sort of hero. And it's weird because it's like it's hard to show them otherwise because they're too stupid to understand anything that people are saying. And it's a sad reality. You've got a total grifter taking advantage of really, really dumb people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Shaykh Uthman told us to come.
No. It's not right now.
Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah. We'll wait. Yeah, we'll wait for him. Is he? No, yeah, it's cool. Is there a time limit?
I don't want to video. I don't want to get a video.
I'm sorry.
You guys gonna get audio question answer, but no video. We have kids here.
Wait, say that. I'm sorry.
You didn't understand.
I was way over there. I didn't hear you.
Okay, I don't want the cameras rolling. We have kids. We have women. You're gonna respect you. You're gonna get your answer.
So he told me he said it's a debate.
He's coming. Yes. Don't take video. But don't give you a right to take video.
No, so he told.
What's the point then? What's the point?
I can tell you. The point is to make sure that none of his audience and all these people that's watching his live stream see what happens. We control the footage and the narrative. And it's not a debate. He only gets one question. He asks his question and we record us answering his question. And then that's it. GodLogic debunked and we have the video. That's the point, IP.
The other thing, though, is while all this is going on, like later in the evening, what do we see? We see Shaykh Uthman is in there, and he's got kids.
No, he doesn't.
Like this is still up on his channel, guys. Let me find it specifically because you could clearly see the kids in here. Here, right here. Look at this.
Oh, on camera?
On camera.
I thought
Not
no
even
kids
blurred?
on camera. Thought they don't want kids on camera, man.
What? No, that can't be. That's in the mosque. It goes against the rules.
Apparently goes against the rules. If for Christians, rules for thee, but not for me kind of mentality. I was like, what sort of nonsense is we can't have cameras coming here. We have kids in here and women, and they might be on camera. Meanwhile, there's literally kids on the camera that very night.
I see. Yeah. Well,
Can,
cool when
can
they
we-
do it. It's a problem when we do it, huh?
And notice they could have made that if they actually wanted a debate, very, very simple, even with not wanting kids to be filmed, because I've had debates like this before. It was, hey, just don't record any women or kids and so on. I've had that happen before, and it's easy to respect that. And how would this have worked? Okay, here's a chair for Shaykh Uthman. Here's a chair for you, Avery. You guys are going to sit down and just make sure your camera is pointing at you guys and not at what's going on behind you. Would you have respected that, Avery?
Absolutely. He could have put us on a side on one side of the mosque or give us a little corner or whatever. Let us go over there. Our cameras are facing us only, and the rest, everybody else can watch. Or we could have done it outside the masjid and away from where everybody else is, and only people, and we have our little side, no one behind us. Everybody gets behind the camera so that the only people that's on camera is me and Uthman. Either way would have worked for me. Either way.
Didn't happen, though. Didn't happen. Let's get to some super chats here. Why do I keep seeing people say King David? What is this in reference to?
So it's like a slur when you say like, man, that's on my mama or something like that. We've been saying lately, man, that's on King David. So people are saying that.
I see. David Wood makes the stream late as usual. This is why we don't cross the streams. It's true. We don't never cross streams. Got two halves, one for the 29th for Momika and the other Christians and the other because of Malik and the threats posted on my TikTok. Very base, very base. The second halves will be in the toilet. Video idea, I pitched the GodLogic, but he Uthman'd from it. Based on the Avengers Doomsday teaser trailers, put Uthman in it, but this time Uthman won't return for Avengers. I'm gonna listen. You may have told Avery to do that, but tomorrow morning there will be a meme on Twitter Or I will have that up. I promise. I'm going to have that up tomorrow. I will make sure that is up. I'm gonna make a note of that. Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I stay away from that because I don't want to see any spoilers.
Chef shake and bake roasting ibn chicken. That's true. That's what you shake and bake roasting ibn chicken. Perfect.
That's true. That's true.
GodLogic has been running. He's been chasing down ibn chicken. That's why I don't understand how you're not exhausted like you should be. Okay, I got it. He was there, but then he just kept going. I don't know. I've never seen anybody run that fast.
Hey, Avery, you need to dude, and this would be an easy meme. You get AI to make you really fat, and that's like the before picture. And, before trying to debate Shaykh Uthman, and then now all shredded up after trying to debate Shaykh Uthman.
This would be like a great skit, like Shaykh Uthman's weight loss program.
Just
you
try
must
to debate
chase
me.
me down to debate me. I'm so fast, you'll never do it, but I know you want to. And then you have like Avery there going like, I lost 40 pounds chasing down Shaykh Uthman. He is fast, man. I cannot catch up to him. It's
too good.
you called in Saturday night. You said Shaykh would bail. Yep, I did. I said it Saturday night. I said he was going to bail.
Tough.
E-I-E-I-O.
Classic. E-I-E-I-O.
Did Uthman even debate Captain Hebrew Israelite guy?
He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He sure did. Here in Vegas on Sean Kelly's podcast, Shaykh Uthman had no problem hopping on Sean Kelly's podcast to have an in-person discussion with Captain Tazariak. When Sean Kelly, the host, asked Shaykh Uthman if he would also debate me on the podcast, he said no.
I'm flying that day, but we didn't even tell you which day. I said I'm flying that day.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it, man. Like it's like he's there. He wants this. He's been posting about having a debate, and all of a sudden, no, I don't want to do that now. So
Man, he don't know what a debate is now.
not anymore. No, we'll show that in a
Yeah.
bit.
He even said it. Yeah. What's a debate?
What's the debate?
What? What's a bidet? What a bidet? What? What's the word? I don't know what that means.
IP, what are your thoughts on Walton's approach to demonology? Is the devil possibly just another cultural concept like flat Earth in the Old Testament God speaks through? No, it's very clear the devil is a real being in the Bible. I take Michael Heiser's view on this. So if you go to Genesis 3 and you read about the Nahash, there's no vowels there in the original Hebrew. And Heiser has pointed out, depending on how you supply the vowels, it could mean serpent, deceiver, or shining one. So it could actually be translated as the shining one was craftier than any of the beasts of the field. And what Heiser does is he connects that also with what we see in Ezekiel 28. He points out that there's a weird word in there where it says you were the seal of perfection, but that word is kind of weird. It could have an enclitic mem, which means one of the consonants is silent. Which if it is there, Heiser has pointed out, it would mean you are the serpent of perfection. So in Ezekiel 28, it could very well just be talking about the fall of Satan. And so check out a video I did called Genesis 3a for more on that. But let's just show that clip you mentioned of.
Everybody hit that like button, man.
Hit the like button.
Hit the like button. We got 3,600 people in here, man. Hit the like button, y'all.
Let's go back to this. So this is Uthman inside. Well, you're outside waiting for you to come in. Now, this guy just come out and talk to you. Here's what happens.
We're waiting for him. All right, go ahead. We got our brothers. Good. You got a question? Picture? Yeah, let's take it.
Oh, he's got time for pictures, but no time for debates.
He's got all the time for pictures, guys. He's taking pictures left and right. Can't come out and debate, though, man.
Oh, man. How awesome would it have been? Someone should have said, yeah, I want a picture with the world's biggest chicken.
Still waiting.
Now, look. Hold up. Notice the mic goes off. Notice he slides the mic off. Why does he want to take the mic off? It's interesting. He forgot he has another mic on, though. So.
No, he can come in. He cannot come on this group. So just him. Just him.
So just you, Avery. You got to walk in without your group, by yourself.
Alone. Nice.
No camera.
No cameras.
And that's his rule. That's his rule. No camera. They're acting like it's a mosque rule. No camera. He's saying no camera.
That's what they told you outside. It's the rule of the masjid. No cameras because women and children. Who's setting that rule? This liar in front of you, Shaykh Uthman.
But he's asking for a debate. So tell him come ask her a debate. Ask her a question. What's a debate? But if he just wants views, we're not going to give it.
What's a debate?
We don't know what a debate is now, y'all.
What's a debate?
What is a debate? Define
What
debate.
is that? What is that?
Debate.
Is it like the things you eat off the trees in the
It sounds
Middle East?
like a type of plate that
Plate.
you don't eat off of. It's a special decorative plate.
Yeah, and you know who makes those are the master debaters. They craft those and they get those all put together.
Exactly.
Oh, man. What he said that morning in a video. That very morning. What is he doing?
Vegas. And Saturday night here in Vegas, same masjid that you pulled up at when there was nobody there, Masjid Noor, pull up tonight at Isha, 7 o'clock. I'm going to give a talk. You're welcome to come in. You want to debate? Come.
Debate. Hey, that's weird. How do you go in the course of one day from knowing what a debate is, knowing the meaning of a term, to forgetting it? I mean, guys, this is serious. We may need to get Shaykh Uthman some medical help because he obviously had some sort of accident and a head injury because he forgot the meaning of basic words. And that happened. I got this concussion once, and I'd driven to the same church like 2 years in a row, and I got a concussion. And then I go to drive to church that weekend. I'm like, I don't remember how to get to church. I don't remember how to get to church. It can do that. So obviously this man had a serious head injury. He forgot the meaning of basic words, man.
Or it was abrogated.
Oh, yeah. The word was abrogated from his memory. Allah Allah abrogated it.
Allah caused him to forget and replaced it with something similar or better. Okay.
Which was a Q&A where you walk in by yourself without a camera and you ask your question, singular.
Yes.
And then was clearly much better than the debate.
There you go.
Allah is the best of planners, obviously.
See, y'all got to be more charitable here. You guys are always jumping to the wrong conclusions. Be more charitable.
Avery, I mean, this is awesome. Like think about the position that you're putting him in, right? So he came up with this brilliant plan, guys. If you didn't pay attention to Mike's video that he put out, where he went kind of through the history of the past couple months on this, it's Sam Shamoun went on the PBD podcast, and then Eddie Dean thought he was going to be slick with Shaykh Uthman and said, hey, why don't you get Shaykh Uthman on your show for a discussion? Knowing that PBD, he doesn't know a lot about Islam. So Shaykh Uthman would be able to tell all his lies and so on. But so it's Eddie Dean. So it's supposedly going to be Eddie Dean and Shaykh Uthman coming on there to talk to a guy who doesn't know a lot about Islam. It's their dream situation. Huge platform, millions of views, talking to a person who doesn't know a lot and who doesn't know enough to respond to the lies that they're telling. So anyway, PBD said, instead, how about we have, since it's two of you, then it'll be Sam Shamoun and Avery and stuff. And why don't we do that? Sam said, there's no way they're going to do that. Said, yeah, we're totally open to it, but there's no way Shaykh Uthman's going to do it. He's going to back down like a little coward. And what did Shaykh Uthman do? He backed down. Now, here's the thing. He's under, he doesn't have to debate. You're under no obligation to debate. If you don't want to debate, you don't have to debate. And so they backed down, but what did he do? He had to justify it to his followers. We're like, what? You had an opportunity to debate on PBD? That would have been millions of views. Why don't you want to do that? It's, oh, they made a rule. They said, we can't attack Christianity, but they can only attack Islam. Oh, my goodness. This goes back to PBD. PBD gets the video. What does PBD do? He goes right to Eddie Dean, who was the one who was coordinating the thing. Muslim from the Dean Show, who's buddies with Shaykh Uthman, and says, did I say that? Eddie Dean says, no, you didn't say that. And he goes, don't ever try to bring that guy on my show again. He's a liar. I don't play these games. And that's kind of like everyone just kind of doing this back and forth with Shaykh Uthman. We're kind of playing games here, right? We know it's a game. We know, and we're just happy to play along with the game. PBD, he's way too busy for that stuff. He has other stuff to do other than interact with the Dawa guys. We spend a lot of our time interacting with Dawa guys. So we're willing to play along for a little while. Him, it's no. I invite you. Can you imagine? I invite you on my show for a 2-on-2 discussion. you turn me down, you run, and then you lie and say it's because we tried to make these unfair rules. So you lied about me, like we're scared. No, I'm not playing those games anymore. Anyway, this of course circulates that Shaykh Uthman is actually a total coward, and that he's a liar, and he got exposed. So guys, he had to come up with some sort of plan to save face for his followers. He came up with this brilliant idea. I'll challenge them all to debate on Christmas Eve.
That was the stupidest thing ever.
And then when they refuse, I'll say they're all running from me. They're all running from me. And then I'll switch it to the...
Muslims were calling him out for that. Even Muslims were saying Christmas Eve. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and then oh, okay, I'll switch it to the 30th. I'll switch it to the 30th, and then and everyone agrees. Everyone agrees, and then he changes it to no, just a live call-in queue. Notice he did the exact same thing, but it was online, right? It's, I challenge you to debate. Okay, we accept your challenge to debate. Okay, what I mean really is you could call in and ask me a question on my live stream. That's what I mean. You can call in, and I got the mute button, but you can call in, right? Now he actually did it at the mosque. Hey, I challenge you to debate. Avery says, okay, I accept your challenge to debate. Okay, what I mean is you can come and ask me a question.
That's what happened.
Yeah. So, I mean, so anyway, it's just hilarious that this was his plan for saving face. He just made it way worse. He made the situation way worse. And now he is in this terrible situation where his two options are spend the rest of his life running from Avery while pretending to be willing to debate, but somehow it just never works out when Avery's standing right outside your mosque. It just never works out. We can't figure out how to make it happen. Who out of anyone ever, who says only one side is allowed to record a debate? Like who comes up with that stupid, idiotic rule? A coward comes up with that, who doesn't want you to have footage of how he got embarrassed, right? So anyway, he can spend the rest of his life running from Avery while pretending that everyone's running from him. He's going to lose more and more people. Or two, he can actually debate him and then get cooked. And so he's in a no-win situation. It's lose-lose.
He's in an Uthman dilemma.
Avery put him in a lose-lose situation. The Shaykh Uthman dilemma.
Well, I do say,
or you lose.
I will say I have some respect for Uthman because at least we know he never skips leg day. Okay.
No, you guys
every
should
day's
see,
leg day for Shaykh Uthman.
Before the last visit to the mosque, my first one at night, when they wouldn't let me on the property, the Muslims went from why are you running from Shaykh Uthman to why are you chasing Shaykh Uthman?
How dare you? They complain no matter what you do.
They complain no matter. Now it's a problem that I'm chasing Shaykh Uthman. Why are you going after him?
I said this like they're like chihuahuas. You ever see a chihuahua? Like if you go over to like your friend's house and he's got a chihuahua, it barks at you from the other side of the yard. It's like, yeah, to come in here. Then you go in the yard. It runs to the other side when it gets safe. Starts barking at you again. Yeah, you better not come over here. Yeah, you better not come over here. You go over there. It runs to the other side of the yard. Starts doing it. That's Shaykh Uthman. Okay, he's like, you're running from me. You're running from me. Why are you chasing me? Stop! Don't chase me. Oh, you're over there. Okay, why are you running? Where are you going?
Literally. Wow. Shaykh Uthman, man.
Shaykh Uthman.
Shaykh Uthman.
Shake it, been chicken.
But like here, let's go back to this. Like, cause you're outside. You got off the property. They told you to get off the property, and then this happens. This was very interesting in terms of just the psychology here, what we're dealing with.
Oh, that was the dude. That was the dude. He was in the video inside with him too. So this is the guy who's running back and forth.
Yeah.
But notice what he says to you guys. I couldn't believe this.
Why is this guy wearing a hijab?
He didn't join. What's that?
Why is this guy wearing a hijab though?
I don't know, man.
Oh man.
Tell him to come debate him.
You didn't join the stream. Why you didn't join the stream?
Well, we were
waiting for 3 hours.
That's not the question, brother.
We were waiting for 3 hours.
Why did he tell me to come to the mosque at 7 p.m. and then to not to? He did. Brother, hold on. Anybody got their phones? Let me. Can I use your phone, bro? Let me use your phone. Use your phone.
I told you come back at 7 p.m.
You got YouTube?
Myself. Hey, I'm talking to you, right? You want to talk to me?
No, not you. It was Uthman. Watch this, brother. Yes, sir. Oh, you already got it. Whose phone is this? Already got it. Look.
Are you gonna come inside? If we have rules, you're gonna have to follow them.
I'll skip it to the relevant part.
And implement your rules. Or you're gonna be kicked out.
He gave you opportunity.
No, watch this. Watch
He
this.
did ghost.
No, he's lying.
I was there.
Oh yeah, you were there, so you know he's lying. Walk the walk.
Saturday night.
Tonight.
Here in Vegas. Same masjid that you pulled up at when there was nobody. Masjid Noor. Pull up. Tonight.
What's this dude smiling at, man?
That's what he told me.
He said it, bro.
Look. Hold on. Let's make sure we get his words.
Pull up. Tonight at Isha, 7 o'clock.
Okay. Wait.
You're welcome to come in. You want to debate?
Debate.
I'll talk to him. Okay.
Look at that.
So wait. I'll wait a few more minutes because the brother's gonna talk.
Look. But prior to you showing him that video, you were the one who was running, even though you were there, ready to debate, and Shaykh Uthman wasn't coming out. He was like, well, you didn't come to the stream. We waited 3 hours and you didn't show up. And he didn't say for you to come here at 7 to debate you. You have to show him the video of Shaykh Uthman claiming it. And this guy, I mean, seems very nice, but completely clueless, comes across as just very out of the loop on what was actually going on. This is what we're dealing with, guys, when we debate Muslims. This is how much their sheikhs and their imams brainwash them. They'll tell them flat out lies. Then they will tell the lies to our faces. And we are looking at them like, oh my gosh, you are so lost. I can't believe it. That is a perfect example of what happens all the times when we deal with these poor souls that have been brainwashed by the sheikhs and the imams. They've been lied to so much.
When he asked why he didn't show up to the live stream, is he talking about his live stream on the 30th?
On the 17th.
Okay. So hang on.
But both of them, they're really talking about both of those streams. Yeah.
Yeah. So on the live stream on the 30th, is that the one where he challenged you and Nick to come debate him in person, and you agreed, and then they withdrew it and said no?
Yep.
Huh. So yeah, we see what's going on here, guys. He wants to keep tossing out challenges until it's just complete. It's all completely ridiculous situations, and then you're just like, I'm done with this, and then he can say you're running. But he didn't count on Avery like actually hunting him down. What's interesting is with the only interaction he's apparently willing to have at any point now is just a Q&A on his platform where he's the only guy with the footage, right? It has to be on either on his live stream or in the mosque where he's the only one recording it. And all you're allowed to do is ask him some questions. Why that's interesting is this was years ago. He was asked why he doesn't debate Christian Prince. He can just call in and debate Christian Prince anytime. He said, I'm not calling into someone else's show where he controls the mute button. That is not a fair set. That is not a fair neutral situation. I would never accept that. But that's what he's demanding as the only way to interact with him. So it's according to his own. He's breaking his own rules. He said, oh, the reason I can't go on his show because he would have the mute button and I would be on his platform and he'd be the one who's controlling everything. I can't allow that. But that's the only way I would allow anyone to interact with me. What a total coward. And you could like see it on their faces. Like, I mean, how can you be the one? Because if they're coming out, no, he didn't. He obviously just told them right before that, what, debate? Come on, man. Well, what? No, we're not debating this guy. He can just come in and ask a question. He's like, no, he didn't say that. What are you talking about? I got the video right here, man.
You saw his face, right? When he started smiling?
Saw his face,
He had nothing to say. He's like, dang.
And can you imagine that dude? Can you imagine that dude? He's sitting there. So he just heard Shaykh Uthman saying, what? No, he could come to ask a question, but no, we're not going to debate. And then then this dude goes out. His little errand boy runs out there. No, he's not going to debate you. There's no debate. What are you talking about? He challenged me to debate. You see it in his face. And then what happens afterwards? Then, okay, I need to go and tell Shaykh Uthman, he did it. He did challenge him to a debate. I saw it. Yeah. He challenged him to debate. Then he goes in there. What debate? What? No. Like, how? How do the wheels not start turning? I'm dealing with a compulsive liar and a coward here.
Yeah.
He's just pretending to be ready to debate, and he is a total, utter coward. How?
I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, well, you're going to get to see him, but he's going to like shout you down. Like you're going to be like in a crowd of people talking. But no, you didn't even get that. He wouldn't even come out and face you. He wouldn't even look you in the eyes. He sent his errand boys out to do that, which shows you how much of a coward he is.
Yep.
It's insane. But
even that though, even that would have been better. Like having his crowd and him yelling over me, that would have been better than not coming at all. Like just staying in the Hamas. That would have been better.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's get to some super chats. Just so you guys know, on Thursday we're going to do a live call-in show because we actually do debates here on the resurrection. I've noticed we've not done a lot of call-in shows actually defending the resurrection. So Than and I are going to do a call-in show where we actually invite people to come and try to debunk the resurrection, and we will defend it. So anybody wants to pull up on us, we'll do that. Yeah.
I literally thought this morning, I was like, man, I want IP to come and talk about the crucifixion on the stream.
Oh yeah. Let's do that in the resurrection on your channel when I come in. Let's do it when I come into Vegas.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's good. I counted 3 times. Shaykh Uthman. Well done, Avery. Yes, absolutely. I heard One Way Apologetics did an awesome review of Uthman versus Logic. LOL. God bless Muhammad, Mike, Dizzle, and Sheikh Logic. Yeshua Akbar. Well said.
We did.
Dawa hunters. It's like ghost hunters with even more elusive subjects. That's true. At least you get responses from the ghosts. They don't send errand boys out to do it for them. GodLogic, you and Shaykh Uthman talked a few times before, so why is he apprehensive about it now?
Oh, hang on. I already pointed it out. GodLogic was brand new rolling up on Shaykh Uthman, and Shaykh Uthman still couldn't deal with him. What has Avery done for the past several years since then? Spent every day debating Muslims all day. And so, wait a minute, this guy, I mean, that's like a guy who's like in his first, he shows up against a professional boxer and it's his first fight and stuff. And then the professional loses. The professional who's already had like 30 fights, he loses to the brand new guy. But then that new guy, he goes out, wins 50 fights in a row, and spends all that time. You want to mess with this dude now? You couldn't deal with him on day one. You want to deal with him on year 4 or 5? You don't want anything to do with that, man. So he knows. That's why he's running. GodLogic has his number. And it's a sad situation where, I mean, he knows he has to spend his entire life running because the moment he actually stands up and faces Avery, it's all over, right? There can be no more illusions after that.
Yep.
That's why. Finally, the perfect strategy for debating Christians: invite them to the masjid, then hide inside and change terms so much they run away. Such hikmah.
Dawa 2026.
The guy, it's not even we're not even a full month into this year. Uthman is running, looking like his own Muslim brothers are now calling him out for being a total coward.
Killing him.
Meanwhile, Malik is creating the world's largest campaign of Quran desecration ever and is making Islam look incredibly bad because he's trying to dox us and threaten us. And we're putting that stuff out there and showing, like, tying it to Islam. So that's happening. And then meanwhile, the rest of the Dawa bros are all fighting at each other's throats because they don't know if you can sacrifice to jinn or not or something stupid like that.
Yeah, think about that.
We've not even released the research we've been compiling for the past like 2 or 3 months leading up to this. It's like
we haven't even gone on what our theme is of 2020. Like last year we did Islamic dilemma. We haven't even started what we're supposed to be doing this year. So it's like, my gosh,
this is all January. But think about how January ends. The 29th is the anniversary of the assassination of Salwan Momika. The 30th, that's 1/30, that's International Zut Remembrance Day. And then the 31st is Debate Con, where I'm supposedly going to get assassinated. That is quite the end to the worst month in Dawa history. Absolute worst month in Dawa history.
And we got some fun stuff coming in February. You just wait. I've been waiting for a while, and some good stuff's coming February. Don't you worry. Uthman will never debate because he likes his soapbox. He doesn't want anyone challenging his beliefs. This is true. Yeah, this is why he puts up Dawa booths and debates people who don't know anything. But if he knows someone's coming who's knowledgeable, he won't do it. And the Lord said unto Avery, Uthman's spine is softened. Go get him, the uncorrupted Torah. Oh, that's what's in the uncorrupted Torah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Sheikh Ibn must have learned English watching WWE promo. Sheikh Ibn Fitbit minus the fit part. Yeah, he'd think he'd be more fit with how much running he does. I don't get it. Uthman stays to talk. He loses. He runs. He loses. We call it the Uthmani dilemma. It's powerful.
Yeah.
Hey, me again. Just want to let you know that I sent you an email about setting up the debate. Also, can I speak on that leaked clip in the wife stuff? I don't know who this is or what this is about or who this is directed at. I don't know what this is about, man. I get thousands of emails a day. I don't have time to go through them. So if it was something like that, Matt, my assistant director, Matt, would have found it. And so I don't know if it's me or somebody else. So I don't know what's going on here. Can you explain 2 Samuel 21, where David sacrifices Saul's descendants to appease the Gibeonites? Was that actually what God wanted, since he answers prayers again after? Also, how should we view collective punishment by God in the Old Testament? So 2 Samuel 21. You have to remember that not everything in the Bible that is narrated is approved of by God. You just go to Genesis 9, for example. Genesis 9. Noah gets drunk and lays naked in his tent. I mean, this is clearly not something approved of by God. So just because it's being narrated, that does not mean that it's approved of. As for collective punishment, we in a hyper individualistic culture forget that there is collective punishment just the way it is. If I were to commit murder and go to prison, I'm not just suffering. My family is going to suffer. My neighbors are going to suffer. My church is going to suffer. The reputation affects everyone. So we understand collective punishment is a natural consequence. They understood that a lot better in the ancient world, that when someone does evil, it's not just that person because they're part of a family, a clan, a tribe. It's rippling out. And people did not act in the ancient world on their own typically. They typically acted as part of a family unit. This is very much the place in collectivist cultures. Therefore, those collectivist groups are more likely to be punished. So this is just the way ancient people operated. They didn't think in terms of individualism. They thought in terms of, I'm doing this because this is going to benefit the family or the unit. And so then when that person does it, 9 times out of 10, the family would have known and they would have supported it. And then that's why the punishment is collective. Thoughts about Aquinas's argument from gradation. I've heard it's his weakest, but it reminds me of the transcendental argument. Don't remember that one off the top of my head, so I can't comment on it. Uthman didn't run. He was abrogated. This is true. And the Lord caused a deep sleep to fall upon Uthman, and he slept, and God took his spine, and Avery ended Uthman's career, the uncorrupted Torah. It's a good one. I like that one. It's a good one. But here, let's put this back up. Okay, so here's what happened. He went in to talk to Uthman. We saw the clip earlier.
Look over the wall. look. Hey guys, this is hang on. This is this is what they see from inside the mosque. They see Uthman. Uthman.
Yeah, we just saw him get the rules from Shaykh Uthman directly. You can only come in, you can ask your question, you have to be alone, and no cameras, even though he's in there with cameras.
Well, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum. So
say wa alaikum salam, man.
No, not to non-Muslims.
You're
welcome. You're welcome.
The Muslim superiority complex, man. It's always there.
Come inside and ask your question. You know, as I said, masjid policy. You can't bring third-party cameras. You know, there's
pause there.
We don't know which
policy. Masjid policy.
That part right there. So he's in on it. He is now in on it because he himself has now gone in with the lie because he knows it's not masjid policy. He knows that Uthman is telling him no cameras. So he comes out, lies to me, and says, and lies to the thousands of viewers and says, oh yeah, masjid policy. No, it's not, you liar. So now you are also in and you're guilty, just like Uthman is, you liar.
Mm-hmm.
And think about, think about how pathetic this is, because, you know, I mentioned that the reason, his excuse for never going on Christian Prince's show and debating him is because it wouldn't be fair. It's his platform and he controls the mute button and so on. But then when he backs down from going on PBD's podcast because he doesn't want to debate, he only wants to talk to PBD. He doesn't want to actually debate in front of everyone because he get embarrassed. But when he backs down from that, he lies to his viewers and claims they wanted an unfair setup. They wanted it was false. No one wanted an unfair setup, but he lies and says the reason I couldn't go there is because they wanted unfair rules, right? But then what does he want? He wants unfair, ridiculous rules. You can't record it. You can just go in and ask him a question and things like that. He wants it. He doesn't. It's pathetic. One side is willing to debate. He says, oh, they're not willing to debate unless the rules are unfair. And meanwhile, he pretends he's willing to debate, but the only situation he will accept is unfair rules that massively favor him.
Yeah.
The dude's a coward, and he wants other people to seem like they're the cowards.
Yep. Exactly.
It's pathetic, man.
Know what you're gonna be recording?
You don't know what I'm gonna be recording?
Yeah, we can't have you just come in with a camera, you know. So you can come in, you can ask your questions.
So he
Avery
doesn't want
brought
to
his
come out and
cooking
debate?
spoon, man.
Yep.
Like, still doing Q&A.
So what confirmation did you get?
I got confirmation that you're welcome to come in and ask your questions. He increased it. You can have as many questions as you want. You can come and ask your questions.
But that's not what he said. He said question singular. We saw it on camera when Shaykh Uthman tried to hide his mic.
Well,
he said question.
And who cares about Q&A? Who cares about Q&A unless you want to do Q&A at the end of a debate? But when he challenged him, he said, "Show up for a debate."
Exactly.
This is a joke, man.
But you don't want me to record.
You can't come in.
That's
the
crazy.
message policy. That's the message policy.
That's crazy. So why does
What time will the Q&A be?
I don't know. It was supposed to be done already. But
Exactly.
People still asking questions. People still asking
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Supposed to be done already.
I'm not gonna tell
supposed to be done already, right? Because there was none. Supposed to be done already. He's free. He's taking pictures and freelancing around in there, hiding and stalling. That's all he's doing. He's stalling me out.
Yeah. And it's hey, I'm going to keep stalling until they tell me GodLogic left. And then as soon as GodLogic leaves, what's going on? We're sitting here waiting. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, GodLogic, why is he running?
Yeah. Exactly.
The Q&A is the Q&A is
And this
is
guy
over
knows
with.
it.
He told us to come.
It's not over. You can hear it.
But
what
I'm saying is that he had a time limit. He told me to come here and to debate, and he knows. No, I wasn't. No, nobody was late.
7 o'clock. We pray Isha.
Yeah, he said he's doing a talk and to come in.
Then he gave a dog.
Now I'm late. Is that the excuse now that I'm late?
You're welcome to come inside.
Man,
you're welcome to come inside, Avery.
I want to say that
your spoon is welcome as well. That's not a threat.
I appreciate it.
Come in with your spoon.
I appreciate you
We're cooking in the back.
at least coming out and letting me know, man. Thank
if
you.
you guys
But we're not doing that.
If you guys want, you're not doing that.
No.
If you guys want food, I know you guys been out here cold. You know it's cold. You guys are welcome to have food. We got nice.
Hey,
foods,
how
rice,
come
lamb.
they couldn't come in before, but they can come in to eat?
They can come in to eat.
As long as I take my camera off, turn my camera off.
Turn your camera off. But he said, Uthman said on the don't. He can only come in alone. He said you, Avery, can only come in alone. You can't.
Oh
bring
yeah,
the
now
crowd
everybody
in.
else can come in now. Yep.
Yeah, as long as it's just for food. But no, we don't want other people. We want Avery surrounded by nothing but Muslims and no camera, and us controlling all the content.
This is ridiculous. They like in my city, they had set up a booth at a festival a couple months ago. It said, ask a Muslim anything. So I pull up with a camera ready to ask, go away. Wait, no. We don't want this. Go away. Like you're in a public space saying, come ask us anything. The moment someone comes up with a camera, no, we don't want this on camera. We only want ignorant people that we can dupe into this religion. It's insane, man, what they're hiding. And yet people still believe in this religion. I can't even understand it. Man.
Yeah.
I don't know, you eat lamb?
I eat lamb, yeah.
We got nice food for you guys. We're more than welcome, all of you, to come and eat. Come get
this almost reminds me of like a Looney Tunes clip. Like, like they're distracting Elmer Fudd with food while Bugs Bunny sneaks out of the back. This is what this reminds me of. Like, come on, we have a beautiful lamb over here to eat. And then Shaykh Uthman runs out of the back door or something. I mean, ridiculous.
Get some drinks. Come get some donuts, some fruit.
Thanks, man.
Come ask some questions. You're welcome to ask some questions.
We want to debate. We don't want no questions. We want to debate.
We're not here, turning you guys away. The only thing is the masjid does have rules that are outside of
liar.
Control.
He won't come out.
Did you hold on? I gotta play that again. I gotta play it. He just lied.
We're not here, turning you guys away. The only thing is the masjid does have rules that are outside of Shaykh Uthman's control.
Look at that. Outside of Shaykh Uthman control, huh? No, you liar. Sheikh Uthman is controlling everything. Everything. No camera. No, none of the friends could come in. Avery by himself.
Just Q&A.
Just Q&A.
Just a question.
Liar.
Blatant liar. Blatant.
And
he knows it too. Man,
They do it without shame, man. No shame. Straight face, no shame, in front of thousands of people. That's why we got to keep exposing this, y'all.
Well, Avery, it's clear. I mean, the Quran says you are the worst of creatures, and he is part of the best of people that Allah has raised up. So who cares if he lies to you? I mean, like, who cares?
And also notice it's the best of peoples are the biggest liars we've ever seen in our entire lives. Isn't that interesting? Like the best of people. And then you had Malik exposing all the Dawah guys. And what are the Dawah guys? He said all the Dawah guys are like this. And what are they doing? They go on their Dawah trips. They get their Dawah trips funded. They go on the Dawah trip. They go to a park and hand out Qurans for the video to show everyone the videos of them handing out Qurans at the parks. And then what do? They head to the club. They pick up a lady or a couple and so on. And then what's he say? They're back there. They're smashing hoes. His words, running trains on girls, doing 3-ways, all this stuff. Yeah, because he did mention they like rub-a-dubbing in the club with the trans women and so on. So this stuff is all being exposed. I mean, think about this: the biggest liars we've ever encountered in our lives. And then you've got Shaykh Uthman, who becomes a hero. And what does he do? He fakes a hate crime against himself. Lie. His Dawah buddy, sends his wife to him for marital counseling. He takes his wife. He takes his wife from him. One of his other wives has to file a restraining order against him for choking her and smashing things over her head and putting a gun against her head and so on. All these things, and then runs around like a coward while thumping his chest and so on. Guess what? Does this affect his popularity at all? No, they love Shaykh Uthman. It doesn't matter what you do. So, but I mean, think these are the best of people, like the most repulsive, disgusting behavior, the biggest liars. And it's a community where lying is just accepted. I mean, think if they had any problem with lying, they would have been done with Shaykh Uthman the moment he faked a hate crime against himself or something like that. But it's like the biggest liars, the most disgusting, repulsive behavior, and they're the best of peoples. And all the people who speak the truth and aren't into any of this disgusting behavior, they're the worst of creatures. Are you telling me this religion's from God, guys? Muslims, are you telling me this is from God? This is what God chose. The most disgusting evil behavior, that's what makes you best. Good behavior, that makes you the worst of creatures. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You really think this came from God?
Yeah, it's probably a good thing you didn't go and eat the lamb, Avery. There's a story about someone dying from poisonous lamb. I'm just, something to keep in mind.
No one ever accused Avery of being as stupid as Muhammad.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. He said, Islamophobes, obviously you aren't. Excuse me. I think we are. Okay. Come on.
I don't, my fear isn't irrational. It's pretty rational.
It's pretty rad. Yeah.
Pretty rad.
Kids sounds like a quality leering center. Very powerful stuff. Yeah. Sheikh Uthman, more like faking Sleuthman. So many names. Please, everyone hit the like button. Yes, everyone hit the like button, or else poisonous lamb might come into your future. Not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying it might. Okay. Perhaps they'll debate an unknown like myself. LOL. By the way, I'm working on a paper, a couple of arguments. Any chance I can maybe send either of you a copy to get a second opinion? Well, it depends on what. Just email it to Matt@inspiringphilosophy.com. Try that. I don't know what it's about though. So, but who's that Pokemon? It's Goofmon. Yeah, that'd be his. I think what was it on your stream that David, that didn't someone say that Malik's Pokemon name would be Hey Chat?
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Shaykh Uthman. Yep, that's his new name right there. I've been listening to Highway to Zion lately, and they're great. Thanks for recommending. Also, where is Handsome Than? Handsome Than is sick. He is throwing up all day, so that's why he's not here.
You see, this is Allah punishing him for his Bayesian Islamic dilemma. This is the proof.
Shaykh Uthman is so fast, I cannot catch up to him. But ching. Lots of Dawa videos from other Muslim channels suddenly had a lot of GodLogic destroyed clips from a few years ago to cover up Uthman. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen like today. What comes out today? All of a sudden, all of these Dawa guys, Muslim Lantern, the Orthodox Muslim. By the way, I just want to remind you of this thing in the past that I took out of context.
I cannot wait. You saw the video I made last night about Uthman, right? We're gonna do the same type of video with Muslim Lantern, because after 3 years, after copyright striking us and copyright striking 4 other channels that posted our discussion, he all of a sudden, coincidentally, at this time today, decided to post our discussion with some of his commentary on it. So this is gonna be an interesting breakdown.
It's kind of weird he needed the commentary.
Pretty weird. Didn't just let it play.
Is he still in England by chance?
He's still in the UK. Yeah.
Maybe we should go there sometime. We can't say when, but maybe
because he'll not be there.
That's right.
When
I mention you coming to London, he's going to be on the other side of the planet.
I cannot find this dude when I go to the UK, and I try. I try. Y'all know me. I try. I cannot find Muslim Lantern when I go to the UK.
Can't imagine why. I can't imagine why. Prediction: Shaykh Uthman will stage another Smollett to blame the Christians. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's I can see that happen. The Juicy Smollett incident. You know about Juicy, right?
Juicy Smollett.
Yeah, Juicy Smollett.
Famous French actor.
Avery's kind of confused.
Wow.
You gotta watch more Dave Chappelle. You gotta watch more Dave Chappelle, man.
Oh yeah,
that was Dave Chappelle, man. He's talking about Jussie Smollett, but Juicy Smollett.
Now that's the Sheikh. And who's next? Well, we know who's next. Muslim Lantern, apparently. Muslim strategy: pound chest, scream loudly, make challenges, run, claim victory. It's a pretty bold strategy. Doesn't seem to be working though. Yeah, let's get into that, because what has been the fallout from this has been something. Here's an interesting tweet of just the fallout. So this is someone called Knowledge North. What he's saying. Okay, first he's going to attack Avery, of course. The one positive in all of this.
Do you know who Knowledge North is?
I do not know.
Think he's friends with Sajid, but he was the one when we interviewed Muhammad Hijab's ex-wife. That we used some Knowledge North clips. So he was trying to break down how he doesn't think these guys are actually following the rules of Islam, and so he is someone who will call out people from kind of on the Islamic side.
Yeah. That's good. He says the one positive in all this is that no Muslim will feel anything but disgust and revulsion for this new breed of aggressive, bad faith Christians. Aggressive, man. Shaykh Uthman's the one who told him to come. You do what he requests, and now you're aggressive.
Now I'm aggressive.
Yeah, if a Muslim says, "Hey, come and debate me," and you say, "Okay," and he says, "Come debate me at the mosque," and you say, "Okay," and you show up at the mosque, "Oh my goodness, you're being so aggressive. No one's gonna like this. Everyone's gonna be very sad." That's why you have 8,000 people watching live, because everyone's so sad and thinks you're such a mean bully for showing up to the place where he challenged you to debate. Knowledge North. You wonder Knowledge North is one of the guys who's like nicer and can never figure out why he's never popular in Islam. And it's like, doesn't that tell you you've got a problem? When like the most repulsive guys are the one who become the champions of dawah and so on. They're the ones who get the millions of followers, and you don't. Doesn't that tell you there's something massively dysfunctional about your community, man?
He says he's watching an evangelist harass and provoke a non-Christian who was just trying to mind his own business. Avery, Shaykh Uthman was just trying to mind his own business, and you showed up.
I'm sorry, okay? I just couldn't help but accept the challenge. I'm sorry.
GodLogic apologizes to all Muslims for accepting debate challenge.
But here's the good part. However, Shaykh Uthman and his schizopathic Abu Kutab fan base are responsible for this freak show too. When you spend your time childishly taunting people, we're calling you out. You're running. What exactly did you think you were inviting? Tea and biscuits? It's like the second paragraph seems to contradict the first paragraph, because he admits we were the ones being called out. You specifically too. Right. So like, what is going on? If you actually want to challenge someone to debate, then frickin' get it done. Stop the playground nonsense. Hakikachu and Jake, that both of whom despite hating each other deservedly. I'm curious, whose side is he? Whose side is he on this? Is he on his own side? Is he on Jake's side? Daniel's? I don't know. Who deserves it? I don't know. Can still sit down and slug it out in a verbal joust, because that's what grown men do when they're serious. And they've both already done moderated debates with the exact same Christian cohort you keep pretending is scared of you. So spare us the BS. He's exactly right. He's exactly right. We've debated Daniel, Jake. Wait, all that set up, ready to go. But Shaykh Uthman apparently is like, we're terrified of him, even though he's never done a debate. At least they're seeing it now. You're no better than the Islamophobes when it comes to drama. Man, you sound like a drama guy. I don't know. Clout chasing, clickbait. This isn't dawah. This ain't Islam you're serving. This is your ego, and you're playing it to your ill-deserved self-appointed sheikh status. Yep.
Self-appointed sheikh status. This is what Muslims think of you, man. They don't even take you as a serious sheikh. Wowzers.
Mm-hmm. You see down here, there's a guy named Brother Hodge who also calls out Muslims. Says, I agree with you. The charlatan named Sheikh.
Wait. That's it? That's all you're going to read of his?
Oh, I'll read more. And the worst part, the poor brother featured in GodLogic's video got dragged into your mess. He was insulted, harassed, cornered, and pushed into saying things.
Wait, is he talking about the guy who was the guy who was thugging out and started cursing?
No, not him. He's talking about the middleman who kept going between me.
On the second day. On the second day. Okay.
Yeah. So apparently I insulted him and bullied him and pushed
leaving
him
the property.
Yep, and pushed him into saying something that he might regret or that he could get in trouble for saying.
Nice. Because you poke the bear, whip up the crowd, then disappear while someone deals with the fallout. That's exactly what happened. He hid inside and sent his thugs or his errand boys out to deal with you. Give the devil means against the innocent every time you play your dumb YouTube games. Enough for Allah's sake. Either man up or grow up. No one is running from you. Clearly, you are running the reputation of Muslims into the ground, and whatever integrity you've got left is going down with it. Exactly.
Yep. That's the part I wanted you to read. He's begging, he's asking Uthman, saying, enough, for the sake of Allah, stop doing dawah. Stop, bro. You're hurting us.
Well, think about it. Think about it. How is Malik helping dawah? Well, no, he's making Muslims look incredibly evil, going after people, doxing them, including family members. How is Muhammad Hijab helping dawah? He's not. He's got into a tiff with Douglas Murray, lost incredibly, and it's just going to get worse now that he's filed for bankruptcy. These guys are just, this guy's absolutely right. The main dawah guys are just here for their ego. They're narcissists. They're not helping Islam. I mean, we're all ready to debate, and Shaykh Uthman is running like a coward and claiming we're the cowards, and everyone can see who the real coward is. But here's Brother Hodge. I agree with you. The charlatan named Shaykh Uthman Khan has a case of self-grandeur that really ought to be examined scientifically, as it has baffled anyone with half a brain. I would never support a disbeliever over a believer. However, ever since I saw the video where he used a footnote and was embarrassingly called out for it, his behavior has been indefensible.
Well, in his defense, since you say it's been indefensible, in his defense, he did get a cool new nickname, and he's the only person I can think of who rivals the 99 names of Allah. But that is how he got the nickname Sheikh Ibn Footnote.
And this Muslim superiority complex, if that is your go-to, you're not interested in truth. I will support whoever is on the side of truth or whoever has been wronged, even if it is by a Christian. We've done this in the past.
Yeah,
I don't understand why you just assume Muslims are always going to be the guys you support when you should be. We're all the image of God. You should be supporting others who are the image of God, regardless of what they believe.
Yeah, if I saw someone just beating up a random Muslim for no reason, I would make the person stop.
Yeah, you wouldn't join in if they were Christian. Could you imagine you saw a poor Muslim getting beat up, and you go in and go, guys, stop, and the attackers go, hey, we're Christians. Oh, and you start kicking.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, now we're good. We're all good. Here, show me where to kick him.
It's ridiculous, man. The response from this so-called sheikh showed that even if the truth were to hit him square in the face, he would still not admit he was wrong. The level of his knowledge is superficial at best, and his claim of holding a master's degree in hadith is laughable. Yeah, absolutely. I already know that he paid others to write his book on the turban. He is a liability. While we support Iman over Kufr, we cannot ignore the red flags. This man is a poor representation and has used dawah to benefit himself. The dawah scene has become a complete joke.
Yeah, that is, quote that, man. That sounds like something I would say. The dawah scene has become a complete joke.
Yeah.
The only thing he was missing was a clown emoji after that.
Mm-hmm. And why is all this happening? Why is the dawah scene becoming a joke? I think it has to do because they have been fighting for like a past year. I think is one of the reasons is they have been trying to debunk the Islamic dilemma for a year. Yeah. They cannot debunk it. And what happens behind the scenes? They come up with all these different solutions, and they have started fighting each other about which solution to take.
Yeah.
None of them can agree, and they're now at each other's throats. And that's just going to spill over into more hatred and fighting of other things. This is why we see Jake and Daniel going at it. Not just because of that, but now it's gotten worse. It's just gotten worse.
Yeah. Well, it goes back a little bit further than that. But if you go back like 20 years and so on, they had like the perfect environment for dawah. They had an atmosphere of complete ignorance about Islam. People didn't know what's in the Quran. People didn't know what's in the Hadith. People didn't know about Muhammad and Aisha. People didn't know about Muhammad and Zainab. People didn't know any of these things. And so a Muslim dawah guy could go into an area and say whatever he wanted about Islam, and no one would be able to correct him because no one knew any better. You fast forward a decade and a half, people started catching on and learning that they're dealing with compulsive liars who make things up to dupe people into converting to their religion. You ended up with tons of ex-Muslims. Once ex-Muslims were actually allowed to, go on the internet and start thinking for themselves and realizing they've been lied to their entire lives, people started leaving Islam. So you ended up with the avalanche of apostasy, and simultaneously, people all of a sudden get open access to Islam sources and can refute them. And then all their claims, which, in 2005, 2010, they could dupe people with, Muhammad's mentioned by name in Song of Solomon 5:16. And people go, what? Whereas people are now, come on, you idiots. And so all of their little tricks, all their little bag of tricks stopped working. They stopped, their bag of tricks stopped working. The apostasy rates are going through the roof. And in Islam, it's basically, it's just a feature of the religion that the solution to everything is becoming more aggressive and more violent. Exactly. I mean, that's Muhammad. What's the solution for anything that goes wrong? Oh, someone's leaving the religion, chop his head off. Oh, my wife's out of line, beat her into submission. Violence and aggression are the solutions for everything. So everything is going wrong for them. And what do you do? You become more aggressive and attack in more directions. Exactly. And so they're attacking. Now they're attacking each other left and right because they're dialed up, they're amped up, their heart rate's going thump 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 thump, and they're attacking each other. And now look at this. Look at what's going on with Shaykh Uthman, and they're all getting desperate to sort of cling to relevance as they're imploding, and so they're all putting on shows, and it's just pathetic. But it's fun to watch.
Oh, it's amazing to watch.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. And when we've hounded them on the Islamic dilemma, we just added to that. We've just added to the aggression.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That was huge. That was huge. In other words, that the Islamic dilemma hit them at a really, really, really bad time.
And wait till they see what the research we're going to release for this year. I've got a lot of stuff I'm ready to release. That's going to be fun. But yeah, it's going to really hit them hard as well this year. We got some good stuff to come out on that. But yeah, this is just like backing a dog into a corner. When you back a dog into or a pack of dogs, if you have a bunch of aggressive dogs and you're backing them into a corner, they are barking, they're biting, they're nipping, and they'll just start attacking each other because they're bumping into each other and they don't know what's going on. So they just start biting everything. That's kind of what we're seeing now. You push them into a corner, they're very aggressive, and what do? They just start attacking. But if we go to this, where is it? Let me see here. We also see that Junior was not happy about that. I found this kind of funny. He was like, anyone slandering Shaykh Uthman is a munafiq. Like, what are you? Munafiq. Yeah. I was like, what? But meanwhile, Jake down here is like, yeah, you're right.
Shout
What are
out
you saying?
Junior, man. I was just saying, shout out Junior, man. He's the new face and he's the savior and he's gonna fix it all. Trust.
Yeah,
trust.
but hey, the question on everyone's mind is why is Avery running from Junior?
Uh-oh.
Did
Well,
you
we
see
have-
what he
Yeah, maybe
posted about
the
you?
reason Avery's so busy running around the country following Shaykh Uthman is that he's really trying to deflect from the fact that he's terrified of Junior.
You got me.
Did you see what he posted?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
What creepy
Look at that. That seem a little-
BDSM nonsense.
How does that? Yeah, it's got the BDSM vibe, but also these guys are pretty racist. If you push their buttons, they're pretty racist, man.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Amazing.
That is pretty racist.
What are people saying in response to that?
Oh, let me post that first. Okay. Okay, so we've got weird ass pictures there. I just did not expect that coming. Seems like he's dog.
Avery. Oh, he says Avery deserves the humiliation. That guy, look at the top. At the top, I was going to say that isn't right at first, but Avery deserves the humiliation. He hung out with the wrong group of people to have any humility in him. He should have had humility injected into him like Muhammad on the night of Al-Zut.
Here we go. Arabs try not to be racist on Twitter. Impossible. Yeah. This is like, man, this is like, why didn't he just put you in a cotton field? I mean, come on, Junior. This is racist, man.
and here's my watermelon. Come on, guys. guys are messed up, man. Oh.
But anyway, before I got distracted, what was it? Here we go. Jake was even being like, yeah, I agreed. I tried to keep my mouth shut, but at this point, the amount of pump faking from Uthman.
That's a good description.
Pathetic.
That's a good description, guys.
Mm-hmm.
For non real football watchers, that's where the quarterback pretends he's going to throw the ball, but then pulls it back and.
But notice the number one comment down here. Logic is literally running after Uthman, wanting to debate. Why hide now? Like,
they live in fantasy land, man. Fantasy land.
I know. But yeah, I mean, at least yeah, Muslims are now starting to see this. Like, this is pathetic. This is bad. I don't understand. And you had posted this. So let me pull this up. You had you got some interesting comments here. You had found.
Yeah.
As a Muslim man, it's heartbreaking, but I have to admit that the Quran is total nonsense. After a year of watching Uthman and Logic, the amount of dishonest is astronomical. I just can't do this anymore. Yeah. There we go. This is the kind of stuff Uthman is causing. My Muslim homie hit me up, letting me know he is going to look into Christianity more after this whole thing with Logic and Uthman. And he loved Uthman, but admits that he is just scared. God is good. I'm a Muslim, and I saw GodLogic's videos. You told him he can't bring in his cameras. Then he asked if he could come outside, and you didn't go outside. Why? You are one coward, and now this looks bad on all Muslims.
It sure does.
Yep. It's making all of Islam look like a joke. It makes it look like Muslims do not have answers because their best guys who they support are running from the Christian apologists, issue out challenges and not upholding to their word, hiding in a mosque. This doesn't just look bad on Uthman. This looks bad on the Ummah, on all of Islam. It looks terrible.
And this is a really bad time. It's a really bad time for that, guys.
Good job, Uthman. Praise God, man. You are doing us a great service in 2026. God bless you. Junior maybe come and save the day and fix everything, but as of now, man, this is a hard hit. This is hard. This is a tough hit. It's the way it happened. That's what it is. The way it was done is what makes it so detrimental. It was trending on Twitter. Everybody on TikTok is posting clips and talk about it, going crazy on YouTube. It's huge right now. So
yeah, it's weird. It's like Uthman and Malik started off this year in a competition for who could destroy Islam the most, and they're both winning somehow.
It's a nice tie right now. Huh?
Mark says, I'm a Zoroastrian, but I enjoy watching how you guys pound these Muslims with logical reasoning and historical facts. Free Iran from Islam. Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're praying for. IP, how you rate the Lord of the Rings movie better than the books? No, they're not better than the books. What are you talking about? They're good, but they're not better than the books. I would if I had to, in comparison, if the books are 10 out of 10, the movies are 7 out of 10.
But the TV show is a 20 out of 10.
I will destroy you. I swear.
I heard the show was terrible.
No, that's what I heard too. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch any of it at all.
It was so bad I couldn't even hate watch it. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, that's tough. Because I was looking forward to that, but I heard it was trash.
IP, how do I get good at debating Muslims? Tell us. Yeah, you just watch GodLogic.
Yeah,
every week.
No, seriously. That's exactly what Christina said. She was like, "What? How's Christina out here debating?" And she said, I watch him every show." and I've seen that. Matter of fact, IP, that guy we saw in the airport.
Right.
What did he say he does? He says he has to walk around the airport hours a day. And he says, I listen to GodLogic. And it's like, I'm like, this dude is going to be a bad dude after a couple of years of this. He's going to be, he will be able to walk up to any Muslim dawah guy and school him after learning that. So yeah, just watch it, guys. Matter of fact, that's my son, interestingly, after they started going after his mom and so on, all of a sudden wanted to get active, but he's been learning the tech stuff to help us run the live streams. But it's going to be me and Jai and DOC doing live call-in shows and so on. And I'm just telling him, hey, you sit there and listen for a while. You just sit there and listen. Because guess what? You're going to hear the same things over and over and over again. And as you hear the same things over and over and over again, you'll hear the same responses over and over and over again. And then you'll know how to respond, and you're good for like 99% of the discussions.
And then get on TikTok, join some of the Muslim lives, start doing it. And the more you do it, the better you will get at it. So spend some time learning, listening, then get in there. You might suck at first. That's okay, but just work at it and you'll get better. Is he scared because he knows he is wrong or because he knows he will lose? What is a debate anyway? I think he's just delusional.
What's a debate anyway, man?
Oh, guys, it's straightforward. All he has right now is he has his people who think that he's a champion and everyone's running from him.
Right.
It's the same with Zakir Naik, right? For years, Muslims thought everyone was running from Zakir Naik. No one was running from Zakir Naik. Every Christian debater out there challenged Zakir Naik. He wouldn't debate any of them. He debated two people way back in the day who weren't debaters. One was a pastor, and one was a writer and a doctor. But they had never been debated before. He faced two debaters who never debated before, and because of his rhetorical skills, was able to just run circles around them rhetorically, and then never faced one actual Christian debater in his entire career. That set the pattern for these guys. It's just get a reputation and then never allow a situation where your reputation is going to be exposed. And so right now he could only lose. It will only hurt him. Being on an actual stage for some sort of moderated debate with GodLogic could do nothing but hurt him, and he knows it. And think, it's to the point where he would rather, it's so bad, it would be so detrimental to his career and his income and his ability to, go around, Malik's word, smashing hoes and stuff like that. It would be so bad for him that he would rather become known as a coward who runs than actually just do a debate. That's how he knows it would be bad.
Yeah. Mr. Wood, are you the desert killer? I don't know what this is about.
What's a desert killer?
I don't know.
But yeah, if you find a desert, I will brutally murder that desert.
Sounds about right.
Now, if you said dessert killer, yeah, that'd be me.
Chicken Boo, what a matter with you? You don't act like the other chickens do. You wear a disguise to look like human guys, but you're not a man.
Bars.
Can we get a Geek Logic hat to commemorate this event?
100%.
They're calling you geeks. Yeah, they were calling you. You're a geek. You're a geek. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Geek Logic is awesome.
Yeah, you geeks. It's like what is this? Like 6th grade, man.
Yeah, somebody said, "What's next? Pull a wedgie." I was rolling when I saw that comment.
I'm gonna give you a wet willy,
loser.
Avery's calves after all this chasing, you're gonna have mad calves. I'll tell you.
Hey, look, my calves. I think I'm ready to dunk on somebody right now, man. They got a nice pump right now.
It's like Uthman strikes again. Uthman, welcome to Wahhabi Burger. May I take your order? Avery, what's in your lemon shake? Uthman, all yellow, no substance or flavor. Man, people come up with the wildest jokes, man. I don't like to call people dumb, but Uthman seems to insinuate that debates in Q&As are the same thing, so that's how he's going to try to spin it. Yeah, he's going to have a hard time spinning this one, though.
Yeah, good luck.
Avery got full-grown cows after that chase. Ha! Brave Sir Robin ran away. Bravely ran away. When danger reared its ugly head,
he bravely turned his tail and fled. Brave Sir Robin turned about and gallantly he chickened out. Oh, hey, that would actually fit.
It would.
Bravely Shaykh Uthman. When danger reared its ugly head, Shaykh Uthman turned his tail and fled.
It would work. It would work.
Brave Shaykh Uthman turned about and gallantly he chickened out. We could make that work, man.
We could totally make that work. Yeah,
we could get we should get some minstrels. We should get some minstrels to play the songs.
Shaykh Uthman's exercise program. Shake Debate. It includes synergistic activities like the run around, stand up and lie, and the signature catch up shake, strengthening exercise. Yes. Debate really means Q&A. Gosh, do you guys not read Arabic? I'll hand to a lie.
I see. Yeah.
Arabic, yeah. Can't wait for Giant DOC to come to the States. With them, you'll all be unstoppable. When are they getting here?
Here in a couple days, the 29th. So it's the 26th now. So 29th.
Jeez. Yeah, it's happening.
Wow.
Shaykh Uthman has put himself in a Kobayashi Maru of apologetics.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, can y'all tell us what that is?
Huh?
I don't know what that is.
That's a test on Star Trek that they put cadets training to be officers through, but it's a test. You're in a no-win situation. You go in this completely no-win situation. So you're like they make you the captain of a ship in a simulator, and you're in this situation where you're going to die no matter what. They want to see how you react under pressure. But that's how Kirk became famous. He went in and reprogrammed, not in the movie, in the book, but he went in and reprogrammed it so that the Klingons in the simulator were deathly scared of him, right? So he shows up and there's no way he can win. And he says, "Hey, I'm Captain Kirk." And they go, "Captain Kirk?" And they're all terrified, and he uses it to destroy them and so on and win. He beats the simulator. Then he gets in all kinds of trouble because he cheated and changed the program. And he says, "What? How's it cheating? That is the reputation I'm going to have." And so...
Just so you guys are aware, Junior immediately replied, and he said, "I'm half black, so it's not racist."
Plus, I have a black friend, so you know I'm not racist.
I just love the replies immediately. You got some freaky BDSM fantasies, dude.
You suck at English vocabulary.
Oh, this is gonna be a good year. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good year. David, you should wear a hijab with the Arabic Quran written on it to your next debate for head protection.
I might need to, right? Because I mean, they're threatening to kill me, and this is Jake's buddy, and Jake has already said that critics of Islam need to be killed, and I've been known to criticize Islam, so I guess I'm in horrible danger, and I need to protect myself, right?
Just a little bit. GodLogic, getting that phone and finding that video, the moment changed everything. Thanks for taking the time to go down there. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Finding getting that inside scoop of Uthman whispering to the dude, no cameras, just him. What's the debate? That was, oh my! It's like God handed that to us, man.
That's what I mean. Doesn't it seem like that?
Yes.
Like the Almighty just delivered this dude into your hand?
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
But why were you running to Uthman? You see, he's scared. You're still running to Uthman.
Yeah, I want them to. Yeah, these guys are going to be like Avery was running so fast from Uthman that he actually ran around the entire world and ended up right at his mosque.
Tower Bridge, London, UK, 12 p.m. 1st of February. No hijab day. Sounds super based.
That would be especially cool because, I mean, think it's, again, we got the 29th, the 30th, 31st, and then boom, 1st right there, UK.
It makes sense to call Sheikhs.
Every day of this entire year from the 29th on should be something like Wreck in Islam.
It makes sense they're called Sheikhs because they what they do is they shake when Avery comes around. This is true.
Oh my goodness. I just remembered. I'm thinking, what could make things even worse in February? Ramadan's coming up, man. That is my favorite month of the year, man. Every single year.
In all fairness, to Ibn Fitbit, double standards are common by the Sharia. Yep, this is true.
Yeah, they are.
Uthman's mom just called. She's asking if anyone saw her boy. Yes, that's going to be his next excuse when you show up. Oh, my mom called. I got to go home.
Yeah, my mom said I can't debate today.
That's what I was told. I was told by Abdullah Al-Andalusi he can't debate his doctor's orders for 6 months. I was like,
he's gonna have to get some of his little Dawa fanboys to pretend to be holding him back. What he's all right, I'm going out there to face it. I'm going to face no Shaykh Uthman, don't. They're gonna have to hold him back.
Uthman should be playing chess in the Paralympics. It's very, very Islamophobic. Sheikh Uthman is not running nor debating. Allah made it appear to them so. Those who differ over it are in doubt about it. They have no knowledge of it except the following of assumption. It's made to appear that he ran from you, Avery. That's what really happened.
Nice.
Uthman ran. He ran so far away. He ran all night and day. He couldn't get away. Probably can't sing, so I probably butchered that, but that was my best. But how many gods died on the cross? Mic drop.
JP.
Pursuing him is probably the best outcome Avery could have picked because now the whole world can plainly see how much of a coward Uthman is. Exactly.
Yep.
To show the hypocrisy of Muslims, Christians would call out their own for being cowards and Muslims can't. Yeah, absolutely. We have called out people for that. Yeah. That's the truth. Shout out to Chef GodLogic for cooking, Webin, and crew. Yeah, I've not had time to watch that with all the other crazy Dawa drama. I heard you did really good at that debate.
Yeah, we beat them over the head with Bible verses, and they tried to be, go with sophistry, and it wouldn't work. It was not working for them. Ruslan did really well as well.
Sounds about right. Yeah. Do you think you are stooping to their level when dealing with Muslims? Your knowledge is great, but sometimes I feel your rhetoric is un-Christ-like. I would highly recommend. I don't know what he's talking about, but I'd recommend you read the Bible. I mean, Paul said he wishes that his opponents would castrate themselves in the book of Galatians. Read Matthew 23, how Jesus does with the Pharisees. Sometimes you got to be harsh on these guys. Nothing wrong with that.
And the pattern that you actually see in the Bible, the people who are on the receiving end of mockery, brutal rebuke, and so on, Old Testament or New Testament, it's oppressors, false prophets, and religious leaders who are just leading other people astray. Those are the people who are on the receiving end of just mockery, insults,
not in
everything.
The sense.
Yeah, not in the Zut sense. Muhammad, yeah. So Muhammad is on the receiving end of a lot of stuff from the Zut. But notice he's the trifecta. He's an oppressor, a false prophet, and a religious leader who's leading other people astray. And so that's why he was on the receiving end, not only of the al-Zut, but all kinds of mockery from us. But yeah, as a Christian, you need to notice this pattern. It's easy to look and say, oh, we're supposed to love everyone. Okay, if you believe that that means be nice to everyone and never hurt anyone's feelings and never rebuke them, then you believe Jesus is a huge hypocrite. You have to be. Look at how he talked to the scribes and Pharisees. Who were they? Religious leaders who were leading other people astray. And IP just brought up the Judaizers. Paul said, go castrate them. Who were they? Religious leaders who were leading other people astray. Right? So the Bible is in favor of exposing exposing people like that. So, but it's just become programmed into Christians. Then when they see it happening, they go, "Oh no, we're not supposed to do this." Yeah, you are, according to the Bible. And I suggest you read the Bible a little more carefully.
With my nose, if you people with whips, man. Jesus flipped tables and chased people out of the temple with whips. So I think that these would probably be the same people that say Jesus was unChrist-like.
Yeah, it's a good point. Uthman knows if he debated, the aftermath would be equivalent to Wes Huff and Billy Carson. IP, look at Daniel Hakikachu's scheduled live. Okay, I did just look. You brace yourself for this, guys. You ready for this?
Yeah, okay.
Discussing a second wife with my wife.
Okay.
Getting second wife. Why these potential wives in the background look like grandmothers by his standards?
That's a good point. It's a good question. I thought he was into minor marriage. I don't know, man.
Yeah. So he's like, so I'm thinking about getting a second wife, but I have to talk to the grandmothers first to ask them about their granddaughters.
What is with these Dawa guys? I swear it's all. If it's not, they're not smashing hoes in hotels, or they're just, this. I've said it before. This religion it's all about lust. It's all about lust in this religion, man.
Yeah.
Without lust, Islam is dust.
Avery is starting the logical crusades, and it's riding with him. It's true. The logical crusades are happening. We're going to retake Constantinople soon.
Amen.
Dawa boys is the result of pride and false identity that is self-centered rather than God-centered. Praise be to God. Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit is giving them into confusion like the wars of the Old Testament. Very well said. Yes. Yep. They cannot be a united front when they're attacking each other like crazy. Just think, like it was 2 years ago, Daniel and Jake were on the PBD podcast and everyone was praising them for their performance, even though I don't think they did that well. But now they're at each other's throats. How are they going to be a united front against us if they are at each other's throats? Sorry, it was for GodLogic. I was in his stream Friday. Oh, this is about setting up a debate, I guess. Just come to one of his streams.
I don't think he's a disbeliever. Yeah, email me again, Gabe, so it could be at the top, and so I can see what you're talking about.
Shaykh Uthman will agree to an AI debate. This is true. He actually destroyed AI David Wood. Did you guys see that him got destroyed?
I did
believe
not
that Muhammad
watch
split
it.
the moon. That's it.
You've not watched this?
No.
Wait, what? He did it to you too?
Yeah, he did.
What?
So
Okay,
both
what?
of us.
This is oh my gosh. This is what we were going to originally stream, but this is hilarious.
Muslims believe that Muhammad split the moon. That's impossible.
No,
it was a miracle.
I said the Zut split Muhammad's moon. Wait. Hold up. Anyone? Hey, hang on. Anyone who knows me, would my objection to splitting the moon be that it's a miracle and it's impossible?
No.
That would be about 1 trillion miles away. I believe in God, and God can perform miracles. So I would have God could split the universe. He could split the earth. He could split the moon. He could make it rain, start anything he wants to do. God could do. So that
David,
would not be my objection.
David, stop coping. You lost this debate. It's just very clear.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to save face here, but
It
was a miracle witnessed by many people, such as Ibn Mas'ud, Ibn Abbas, Anas ibn Malik, Jubair ibn Mut'im, Ali ibn Abi Talib, and others.
But what about non-Muslim witnesses?
Yes, Abu Jahl and Mut'im ibn Adi saw it, along with Quraysh polytheists, including elders of Mecca present that night. Instead of denying what they saw, they accused
according to sources from more than a century afterwards, when they were making up stuff like it was a sport. So we do, go ahead and finish this, and I'll tell you what I would actually respond to this.
No, we already know how you responded. I saw it, man. Here's what you said.
What they saw, they accused the prophet of magic.
Interesting.
See, David, you just are like
interesting.
Boom. Cooked.
You've been destroyed.
Not only that, the Indian king Chakrawati Farmas recorded the event and later accepted Islam. You can't deny the evidence is strong.
Okay, that was beyond idiotic. That was beyond idiotic. And so this is Shaykh Uthman. Yeah, this is Shaykh Uthman. He has time to make these cute little videos, but not time to actually debate anyone. Yeah, so guys, I would have two main responses to the idea that Muhammad split the moon. One, the Quran repeatedly, over and over again, like a beating drum, says that Muhammad was challenged. Why doesn't he perform any miracles? And over again, Allah makes excuses. Oh, it's because people in the past didn't believe in miracles. Oh, it's because the Quran is his miracle. It never says, what are you talking about? He split the moon. And it never says, what are you guys talking about? He was doing all this. What are you talking about? He's doing all this stuff from the hadith centuries later. He split the moon. He's shooting water out of his fingers. He's doing all this stuff. What do you mean? All this? It never says that. It's just, here's why he can't perform miracles. Here's why he has no miracles. Over and over and over again. So there's that, right? That would be one. I would just quote the Quran to them, verse after verse after verse after verse, showing that according to the Quran itself, our earliest source on Muhammad, he could not perform miracles. He just couldn't do it. The other response would be, there's nothing in that passage about doing anything, about Muhammad doing anything. It just, in fact, it's a common, you can go to the commentaries, it's a common Muslim interpretation that this is just talking about a sign of the end times. It says the moon is split asunder. It talks about it's called the prophetic present tense. This is what you're going to see as the end times are approaching and so on. So it's nothing about Muhammad. It doesn't say Muhammad did anything. It doesn't say Muhammad walked up a hill and he said, hey everyone, look at the moon, it's splitting. Look, I'm splitting the moon. Just says the moon is split asunder. What does that have to do with Muhammad? It's not in the Quran. So you got the Quran. It says Muhammad couldn't perform miracles and offers explanations for why Muhammad was not sent with any miracles. And then the passage that they point to says nothing about Muhammad performing a miracle, nothing to do with Muhammad. And then it's later Muslim sources, because keep in mind, the people during Muhammad's time, they're asking him why he couldn't perform any miracles. And Allah responds, it's because, again, people in the past didn't believe them, or because he's just a warner, or this and that. But as Muslims are going out, they're running into Jews and Christians everywhere they go. And you're saying, oh, you expect us to believe in your prophet? What miracles did he perform? Because we know about Moses, we know about Jesus. What miracles did this guy perform? All of a sudden, they end up coming out with all these miracle stories. And so, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do here? You want us to believe the later sources that contradict the Quran, or you want us to believe the Quran, guys? No miracles in the Quran.
I was reading replies to Junior, but yeah, it's just ridiculous nonsense, man. I don't know.
In other words, he didn't put anything that would be my main responses to that.
Of course not, because he was debating AI David Wood, not the real David Wood. Muslims really act the way atheists think Christians act. Yeah, I've said this as well. I've seen that as well. Same kind of stuff. Yeah. Every time they dodge debts, right? I think you meant debates. They themselves proposed Eastwood them. Here's GodLogic, Muslim shining. Here's GodLogic. What you should do, come through a door.
Here, hey, you could actually Photoshop your face into that meme from The Shining.
Somebody do that. I'm not good with all that kind of stuff. Somebody do that though. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Can you explain habitual sin versus addiction, sin in Catholic and Orthodoxy? So addiction is something you can't stop without outside intervention. Something that would be like a habitual sin is something you can stop. You're just not doing it. You're not doing the work. Logic, do you like my new PFP? That's the face of a proud Dawa hunter.
Yeah, her profile picture is awesome. It's a picture of me at night.
Uthman's general checkup is at the gynecologist. The Chihuahua analogy is good. Sheikh Chihuahua. Yep, very powerful. Hey guys, there are Native American oral traditions that absolutely debunk Islam. If you guys are interested, I'm seriously thinking of starting a separate channel and sharing some of them if anyone is interested. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what you mean by that. How they debunk Islam, because I don't know the connection. You'd have to explain that. Issa's here. He says, "Hey brothers, do you trust that food without salam?" No, I do not. Absolutely.
Yeah, food in the mosque.
Nope, I wouldn't. History says Uthman will try to destroy every copy. This is true. Yes, he will try to destroy every copy of what happened 2 nights ago. To be honest, guys, I think the Quran is right. Muhammad is the best moral example of all time. He shows us what's morally wrong firsthand. I see. Yes. Please make a video about Islamic Golden Age myths. Yeah, I'm doing some research on that. There's a lot to go through. I'm reading some books. I've had to put it off because I had other stuff to do. But yeah, I have some stuff I have found in like Toby Huff, for example. It's not that there wasn't a golden age. It's you got to understand the context of what's going on. They were not creating a golden age because they wanted to advance science They were just using the foreign sciences in ways that could benefit Islam. And when they were done with that, they tossed them out. So they did a little bit of good stuff in optics, some stuff with trigonometry, but there's a lot of mythologies about that time.
Yeah, and just notice it never lasts in Islam. Islam just suffocates it. As they go around conquering, all of a sudden they have the books and so on that other people have worked on. They have the knowledge. They basically take over other people's knowledge, and they would use it for a little while, and Islam would suffocate it. And then it doesn't last. And then they point back to that time and say, you see, Islam came up with all this stuff. Why didn't it last? Why does none of it last in Islam? Not philosophy, not science, not mathematics, none of it. Islam suffocates it.
Did Uthman say that Avery showed up to the masjid when nobody was there, then contradicted himself, saying he came outside and didn't see anyone? It's what I think he said that about the Friday night incident, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, hold on. Didn't Uthman say that Avery showed up to the masjid when nobody was there? Yeah, so that was so before the first night, I showed up earlier at another masjid when he wasn't there. He wasn't there. There was other people there though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Here's a great super chat. Thank you, IP, for bringing me to Christ. I debated a friend and he destroyed me, then sent me your video on the ontological argument and I was hooked. I was 16. Now I'm 23. Thank you for introducing me to David Wood, GodLogic, and AP. This is so amazing to hear. Praise God for that, for sure. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. I screenshot that, by the way. How did you guys manage to get famous David Sagata on the show? Oh, you see, yes, I live close to the border. I sent some amigos down there. They cut him up, and it's how it works.
Yeah. Now I was just chilling, and this gringo says, hey, I got some tacos over here. And I said, what, you got the tacos? And he said, yeah, just come on my live stream essay.
That's how it happened. That hospitality that came after everybody already waited, it was manifestation of relief. We waited them out. I think they're done. Yep, they are done. Uthman has more names than Allah's 99. Yeah, at this point, he's got so many, man. Uthman using his human shields like his Hamas brothers. That's, yeah, it's hiding in the masjid. Where do I start explaining Islam to someone who thinks it's just another religion? All the best to the three of you. Keep up the good work. I mean, go to the Quran. Show them what they say about Jews and Christians being the worst of creatures. Show them Surah 9:29, that they're commanded to fight us. These kinds of things. Do that kind of stuff. Show them that you have to submit to all of Muhammad's decisions, as Surah 4 says. You start with that kind of stuff.
And you can do all that as far as you could put all that in the form of asking questions to make the other person kind of think through it. Say, really? So you're just saying it's, it's another religion like other religions. What do you think about this right here?
Yep.
That calls for your violent subjugation.
If you come to the UK, you might be arrested for Islamophobia. Probably. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not going to happen to me because I ain't allowed there.
When Avery left, I can picture Uthman recreating the scene from Commando when Arnold puts on his battle gear to rescue his daughter to confront Avery.
That is the classic where it's zip, zip, click, 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 click. He's putting on all his weapons in gear. Yeah, it's awesome.
Can't lose debates when you never show up. Islamic dilemma requires Islamic solutions.
Hey, someone should make a little meme of Shaykh Uthman winking and say, can't lose a debate if you don't show up.
It's a good one, yeah. What would you say to a Christian who believes in the earth is flat? Show them basic science. I mean, there's no reason for Christians to reject science. IP, since God made creation at a mature age, Adam is a full man, full-size trees, etc. Does that mean God made the earth at an old age in 6 days? No, I'm not a young earth creationist, so I don't know why you're asking me that. I believe in an old earth, so I don't think that's what God did. So, So check out my go watch my Genesis 1-11 series. It's on a playlist on this channel. They're all in order. Just go watch that, and I explain what I think of Genesis. Go with Jordan. Says Islam can't handle the truth. Jordan is a famous TikToker. Thanks for showing up. They will do anything. They will do anything for their wizard Muhammad. Yes, it's a weird cult, like the way they act like that. Baked Uthman, master of high tailing. This is true. GodLogic, the cat who shake. GodLogic's the cat who shake up their internal rats. Nice. Junior with the stink cloud behind him. Why did he think green was a good color for that? Yeah, let me put that back up. He's really stinking things up. That does look like a stink cloud now that I think about it. One of them is a historical argument for a young
Hold
Joseph
on.
model.
You're debating Junior Man?
Yes.
The 10th, I believe.
Yep.
Why you got to do that, man?
Because I can't run. He challenged me. I can't run. I wanted to like make some excuse up, but I have to do it.
The Dawa hysteria echoes Gideon versus Midian, Jehoshaphat versus 3 armies. Every man's sword was against his fellow, and there was a great confusion. Yep, that happens in the Bible.
It
where
sounds
the
like
other
Dawa.
armies. Sounds like Dawa for sure. Read the last line of the last tweet you showed. Read the last line of the last tweet you showed. Man, that was so wild.
Well,
I got so many to go through.
Yep. Plus, you don't know when this comment
I know.
came, so you wouldn't even know which tweet they're talking about.
Sorry, man. There's a lot to go through. This is great. Don't call out Uthman. Muslims look bad to the world. Call out Uthman and Dawa. Looks like a lie to the world. Yep, the new Islamic dilemma.
The Uthmanic dilemma.
Avery standing outside patiently as hate preacher. That's true. 1 + 1 + 1 = 3 donkeys with no logic. Sure, this is in reference to. How are Muslims ignoring the Islamic dilemma? They're claiming they have solved it, even though they can't. Like, this is what they do. They just claim victory, even when they don't have it. Doesn't matter how many times we show them their arguments don't work. They just keep claiming victory because they have nothing else.
What happened, Avery?
I figured out what Gabe was talking about. Uthman's wife is his sister. And
wait, what do you mean his own sister?
Gabe's
sister. Okay. Yeah, when you said Uthman's wife is his sister, I was thinking, come on. If you said first cousin, all right, we know that would not be surprising. But
yeah. So
wait,
so
which of Uthman's wives?
That's a good question.
Because you got the one he stole from his Dawa buddy. You got the one who put a restraining order on him for smashing a bowl over her head and pointing a gun at her head and choking her.
That's interesting.
Yeah. He sent me a whole paragraph. I'll read this later and talk to him.
You guys are another proof of the Trinity. The unity is purpose in godly. AP can be Gabriel. TBF, I'd be scared to debate GodLogic on my existence unless he was debating for my existence. That's true. What's your take on the best way to expose atheistic presuppositions? Currently using Greg Kokel stuff, but would love to hear more perspective. Yeah,
that's a pretty good one.
Check out my video. Check out my debate with Richard Carrier, where I just pointed out like they have these weird presuppositions about what created the universe that just is God, and they don't want to acknowledge that it's God. It's just it is everything that would make God who God is without being conscious. So it's like a very weird double standard they have. So I would check that out. Maybe that might help you. If the debate ever happens, what's it going to be about? Probably Islam being false or the Islamic dilemma, but it's never going to happen. Nope. You guys are hilarious.
We want a debate. We want a debate on Al Zut.
Ah, yes, on the Al Zut. Love what each of you do for the kingdom. God bless. Keep it all up. Thank you so much. My math was off. Yes. 1 + 1 + 1 = 1 is donkey math. Yes, this is true. I love when a crap fighter trash talking before a big fight, encouraging Junior to do more trash talk. It would clip so well post debate. Yes, it does. He always trash talks before debates. David Wood dimmed himself out. He described Kaboshia entirely too easy and well. This is the Trek within him. This is true.
No, you guys, I already explained this last live stream, and you know it, Jack Ray. You know it. I say if you want to make fun of nerds, it helps to learn a bunch of nerd stuff because you can make fun of them more effectively. If you just said, "Oh, look, I watched Star Trek, haha, Star Trek, I'm a nerd," you could do that, but if you actually know some details, you can really, really just burn them up.
Mm-hmm. David Sagata says, Miguel, did you hear that David Wood is pretending to have a son, but it's just AI? Why are you alive with this fraud, hermano? I didn't think of it like that.
We had my son. We had one of my sons in the last live stream, and at the Quran Demolition Ranch.
Mm-hmm. Sheikh Uthman Bolt will be a good apologetic Olympics. You and GodLogic will be the master.
I love the
chef
Uthman Bolt. It just fits so well.
It does. Yeah. Uthman Bolt. Yeah. New hit songs, Banana Boat song. Hey, Mr. Sheikh Uthman, why running like Shavala Day? Like daylight come on. Who he wants to run home. Sorry, I have no idea.
Oh no, that's the song. That's the boat. It's the Banana Boat song, man. Hey, Mr. Shaykh Uthman, why you running like Shavala? Daylight come on, he wants to run home. That's
okay, yeah. I'm too out of the loop for that kind of stuff. David Wood, we're not geeks, proceeds to quote Star Trek. Yep, he just exposed himself as a true geek.
No, I explained to you the most effective way. It's like Islam, right? You can't really make fun of it without knowing some of the details. So if you want to make fun of a bunch of Star Trek nerds, you got to learn the material a little bit, and then you can just destroy them.
Did you ask Craig Keener why he dates the Gospels of the 80s? Yeah, I didn't hear back. Second wife, first cousin, Daniel Working. Oh, God, it's so weird, man. Does the Bible prohibit cousin marriage, and is it okay to say it's against God's normative design? Yeah, so the thing about this is there's only one place where it's permitted. It's if a man has like only daughters, and it says that they have to marry within that clan, so that it's about inheritance for Israelites. And so it's like a very specific thing that has to happen. So that's going to limit the amount of it that's going to happen. So that's what's keep in mind. And by the way, we don't believe that we are just bound to whatever the Bible says because we have ecclesiology. We have our ecclesiastical authorities that set these kinds of things. The old covenant was for a time, not permanent. It was set in a cultural setting, culturally situated, as John Walton says, not for all people in all times. So keep that in mind. We talk about the Mosaic Law being a stepping stone to something better. So it allowed slavery, allowed for divorce, but in the new covenant, that stuff is done away with. Same with cousin marriage.
You also have principles in the Bible about, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and so on. And principles about doing what's good for people and not what's harmful to people. And so as you learn that something is harmful and causes serious problems, it's not, oh, did God specifically say I shouldn't bust myself in the head with this cup? No, well, no, he didn't have to tell you that. He didn't have to say don't bust yourself in the head with this cup because you know not to do stupid, harmful things. And so from a biblical perspective, you can look back at previous generations if they didn't know that something was harmful and say, okay, they didn't know any better. Once you know that something is harmful as a Christian, you're supposed to not do that stuff.
Yeah. Surely Daniel doesn't have cousins that young, right? Hope not.
I want a second wife, but I don't have a cousin who's only 5.
We'll get Grand Theft Auto 6 before Uthman debates. Probably, yeah. Probably right.
Oh, you'll get Grand Theft Auto 487 before Uthman debates.
Why does AI David Wood look like Dean Winchester with glasses? I don't know. Good question. The Quran, Momo never split the moon. The El Zut, am I a joke to you? That's a good point. Well, you guys, would it be fair to say that Uthman is probably on top of the January scoreboard of converting Muslims to Christians at this moment?
Right now, yes. Gotta be.
Yeah. God bless you all proudly. God bless all of you brothers, ex-Muslim proudly. That is great to hear. We need more ex-Muslims. Muhammad was trying to start a catchphrase. I just got my moon split and they misunderstood. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yes. Marry a different color. Haram. Cousin marriage. Okay. FYI, a geek bites the heads off of chickens. Pretty gross. It says, David says, I messaged Logic a year ago to learn how to defend my faith against Islam. I've read the Bible 3 times and now studying topics with Logos Bible software. Picked up a Quran a few months ago back as well. That is great to hear. Good to know. One Man Message Foundation latest YouTube short show Uthman saying that he came out and you left and didn't debate. He remembered the word now. How can someone lack shame to this extent? Yeah. He just magically remembered the word after Avery left. That's how that works.
Insane.
I want a t-shirt of GodLogic looking mean saying, harass my wife and you will be touched.
No, I want to modify it a little. You will be touched, not in the Zut sense.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That would fund your entire ministry, Avery.
Is David Sagata or David Wood banned from the UK?
Oh yeah, I could go on under my real name, and they probably wouldn't know.
Surah Al-Malik 575. Luke, the son of Mary, was no more than a messenger. His mother was a woman of truth. They both had feelings. The proof that Luke is not the Dizzle. You see?
Good point.
IP, can you give my guy Chap KB Greater Works a follow? Made a promise I'd connect you guys. I'll look him up. Yeah. I've not heard of him. Sorry. What do you think about the other people mentioned in the Cain and Abel story being proto-humans? Yeah, I've argued for that. Check out my Genesis 1 to 11 series. Yeah. Last tweet, Muslim asking Dawa Bros to find someone to debate logic, but not Junior. Anyone but Junior. Nah, man, we got Junior's the new face of Dawa. We got to get him out there. We got to get him in the spotlight.
He's the new face, guys. It's our duty to prop him up.
Hey, and what do we think if we were to compare Shaykh Uthman and Junior in terms of courage? What would the comparison be?
Junior compared to Shaykh Uthman?
Yeah.
Oh, he's levels. He's levels beyond Shaykh Uthman. Like,
that's true.
He's willing to sit in front of me face to face and do this. Come on.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Junior doing a Q&A at a mosque and Avery shows up and Junior just hides inside? I can't imagine it, man. Junior would come outside, or he'd say, bring him in here, man. He'd say, bring him in here.
He sure would.
If he came outside, he'd come out with his giant monkey and a banana and start horribly molesting that thing and so on. But he'd come out. He'd come out.
Hey, GodLogic, I said a racist word, and I feel guilty about it. Can I be forgiven? I love your stuff.
No.
Never.
You heard it here, folks. You're cooked.
We have ecclesiology cringes in Protestant. Protestants have ecclesiology, man. Come on, that's not accurate. They definitely have ecclesiology. Can we get Lutheran satire on the stream? Hans was cooking on Islam way back in the day. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I love that guy. Question from my theology course, best stream of theology for the church today. I obviously said post-modern because it's all about the vibes. That's true. It is. Being postmodern is all about the vibes. So, all right, I'm going to close this out. Again, we will be live Thursday doing a call-in stream on the Defending the Resurrection. If you guys want to call in, do that. Also, Avery will be live all the time because he can't help himself. Ready to debate all the time.
Yeah, that's what would you say? There was an addiction and then there was a habitual. I'm both.
Yeah, he's both.
I am habitually addicted to destroying Islam.
Yeah. But David and I will be in Houston for DebateCon on Saturday, so come see us debate and destroy Islam. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So it should be good. And then I'll be in Vegas with Avery on the 10th. We'll be debating on Mike Kelly podcast. Yeah. So we'll do some stuff there. Cool.
Can't wait, man.
It's going to be good. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys Thursday. Till then, catch you later.
Yep.
You made it to the end of this video, which means this message matters to you. If you want to see more content like this reaching people for Christ, you can help make it happen. Your support makes these videos possible. Click the link below and donate today. And if you want to go even deeper, consider joining our Patreon community. You'll get early access to videos, behind-the-scenes content, and a place to connect with others passionate about this mission.